Hi there. This is going to be a quick demonstration of the Symphonics React compiler. What is Symphonics? Symphonics is an improved React development environment. Symphonics permits the developers to work in traditional JavaScript and HTML without the need for Babel. It allows you to create quality React components with regular HTML and JavaScript. It is platform independent. It does not require the use of Node in order to work. This version runs on PHP, and it's going to significantly accelerate react.js development for you. What does it do? It compiles, or transpiles as they call it, standard HTML and JavaScript into react.js components without the need for Babel. Well, why is Babel bad? It's not necessarily bad, but the problem is that it's a layer of complexity that you don't need. And of course, because it's a layer of complexity you don't need, we don't need it. So Babel is out the door with Symphonics. You can see on the left-hand side, there is a traditional HTML component. On the right-hand side, there is a Babel HTML component. And if you compare them, you can see that the right-hand side one is more complex. Symphonics doesn't require that level of complexity because it provides support for strings. So, using a traditional Babel system, you wouldn't use the strings, you'd use just the parentheses, as you can see here. And it's, a little bit shorter, but it's a little bit more complex. Here we have the support for strings. You turn your component into a string, and then you process it through a method in the React Assist system, and that creates the component, and the component functions identically to the one created by Babel. I'm going to give you a quick demo here. This one is pretty simple. This is just a starter point, and we can go to the next frame, and there you go. It creates just a real simple message. Now here we have a car that is a graphic, a VGA graphic, and what we're going to do is, you can see it over here in our development environment. We're going to bring it into the next frame, and you can see that it works perfectly, and it also maintains state and can use state just as well as anything done in Babel. This is a little bit more complex. This is a little bit of data that is created and sent as JSON, but what we can do with it is pop it into a very beautiful React component that has all the information, is nice and simply put together. So what are Symphonics benefits? Well, let's go through them right now. First of all, faster development time. Symphonics offers your engineers much faster development because you do not need to use Babel. You can use React components directly built in standardized HTML and JavaScript. It's got a faster runtime. The components are compiled directly from HTML. There is no convert from JSX to JavaScript, run the JavaScript, and then have the component at the end. So your big O notation is going to be significantly smaller. It is completely reverse compatible. Many of you have React-based systems out there that you don't want to start all over. Well, the good news is you don't have to. This will work completely well in conjunction with your existing compiled or non-compiled or totally and completely JSX systems without any problem. So, in addition, Symphonics offers engineers a faster development environment, again, because you don't have to use Babel. It works perfectly with React props, state, and hooks features. It is fully compatible with existing react.js components, and it is completely compatible with React Native. One more thing, you can take complex pages, and with a simple click of a button, you can convert them into Babel, if that's the way you care to go. So that's it. That is the entire demo. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you know, as a teacher, I instructed React for 3 years, and students would express concerns after becoming comfortable with JavaScript that React had a very difficult learning curve. So I started looking for a solution, and now we have Symphonics. So hopefully this will be released soon, but I wanted to show it to you folks. Not necessarily because you might be using Symphonics, but because I wanted to show you what a problem solver I am with JavaScript. So thank you so much for your time.